You will take turns.
Drones. A lot of kids have one.
They may play with it and then stick it in the closet, but what they don't necessarily know is that there's lots of careers out there for licensed drone pilots.
You only have to be 16 and there's money to be made.
So you can make $200 to $400 an hour if you know how to fly a drone just as a business opportunity.
This side of black and brown kids learning about ways to monetize tech is what Ciandris Jackson envisioned when she started the Be Great Foundation.
I noticed that lots of times I would go in the room, definitely the only person of color, a lot of times the only female as well. So just wanted to provide more opportunities, see more diversity in the rooms.
Tech was not on her radar when she studied at the University of Virginia.
I wanted to be a nonprofit initially, but in '08, a lot of the nonprofit jobs dried up, so technology, is the future. So I got a master's in information systems management and went back to work in technology.
Be Great advocates for diversity in STEM and exposes people from marginalized communities to the jobs and businesses available. According to their website, only 2 to 3% of workers in the top tech firms are black or Latinx.
The ripple effect is that, when people of color don't see people that look like them in these jobs, they don't feel like it's for them. And then when people of other peer races or ethnic groups don't see people of color in those positions, they think they don't belong there as well.
She's talked about it with the newest board member, Judy Reb, over coffee and kava.
And we talk about those things in a way where, people don't leave with hurt feelings, but we can actually have those free and open conversations, which is good.
It's a forum that allows for open discussions and conversations about current topics and areas that need some attention.
Judy jokes that tech is not her thing.
I'm about as tech savvy as a 60-year-old can be.
Her background is pharmaceutical and consumer goods sales.
She saw that some of my skill set may be a good fit and asked if I would participate. And after reading and researching, how could I not?
Every one of our board members is on board because of the disparities. They see it and they, are committed to doing something about it.
I know we say one person, if we can just help one person, but Ciandris and the other board members, the foundation's goals are strong, and if we fulfill those goals over the next 10 years, we will attempt to affect 100 lives, but we've got to start with just one.
Is there a way to address the disparities without those conversations?
Absolutely not. The conversations need to be had because the first thing is acknowledgement, right? If you have a problem, the first thing you have to do is acknowledge the problem and be able to alleviate it. So those conversations are definitely step one.
The answer is, people, look out your windows. This world is the United States. All different backgrounds, all levels of income, all colors, all religions. We can't just be pigeonholed in careers and developments and growth based on a person's race, creed, or color. We've got to be able to open up several areas for all people to be able to access that if they so desire.
Tracy Clemens, Fox 8 News.